All right, how's it going? How's it going? I'll make sure everything's lined up here. Yeah, hi. So it's day two with ye old little kid Affinity. Deck seems pretty solid. It's been super a blast to actually play. I'm curious if there's a couple adjustments we can make to make the deck a little bit more streamlined or maybe run more smoothly. I imagine more Thoughtcast is probably the answer, and maybe the flex spots of Lightning Bolt could possibly change, but and there's definitely work that needs to be done on the sideboard. One of the things I realized yesterday is we have no way to interact with graveyards, which can be easily remedied with a Nihil Spellbomb or Relic of Progenitus or two. I'm also thinking about playing the there's a creature that makes all artifacts cost one colorless to play. I'll try a couple brews with that as well, but it doesn't exactly synergize very well with Blood Fountain or the only card that really benefits from it is Chromatic Star and Glaze Fiend. While having those at 1 mana sounds really sweet in theory, I'm skeptical, but I'll give it a shot during the week while I play. But, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. If I actually have some pretty good or like more consistent results, I might actually run this deck in a league. It's so much fun. Oh, should we play against Propaganda? Oh, let's get our shit pushed in by him. Let's go, dude. Guy's a really solid brewer and player too, so I can't imagine this goes well, but I'll give it a shot. And it's fun to check in and see what lists they're brewing up before they, run on their stream or their YouTube channel. Yeah, this hand's fire. Let's keep this shit. Hell yeah. So I guess we're gonna go turn one Glaze Fiend, turn two. I mean, I guess. Maybe play Glaze Fiend following up with that, just because we're not gonna get a trigger off of Reckless Flameweaver as we play our second Glaze Fiend, because it's not a non-creature. Oh my goodness, why would I want to start a second on desktop Windows? Oh, Windows 11. It's so different, man. Alright, cool. So I wonder what they're on, because I did see a really sweet, like, mono blacklist. Interesting. Is this like Orzhov Pestilence, maybe? A land would be ideal, I think. That'd be probably the best. Oh, they didn't... Oh, they're discarding due to hand size. Chromatic Star, eh? Let's just start with a Glaze Fiend for now. Next turn we can go for more explosive draw. After we play this Reckless Flame Walker. And then play Lotus Petal Chromatic. And these guys will be pretty big enough to where, don't feel terrible about it. And yeah, we will miss out on a point of damage off of Open the Dead, target creature. Oh, where's it? Return to your hand? Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, this is so they don't have to worry about discarding the hand size. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, of course Skyfisher bounce the Omen. Makes sense. And then it gives them a blocker for our two Glaze Fiends. That's fine. I mean, thankfully we're going to be playing enough artifacts. Oh my god. Alright, so let's open with Flamewalker. Or Flameweaver, rather. Whole bunch of triggers. Oh my god. The one thing that sucks about when you emulate Windows on macOS through Parallels, for some reason the mouse like accelerates and decelerates like randomly. It's baffling. Cast this. Okay, so now we don't care about... I mean, we could, like, really go for it here, but I don't think that's wise. Let's start with this. And then, like, sack a bunch of stuff next turn after we play our Disciple the Vault. And just crack through for 6. I imagine they block a block here, and then they use their aura to get their creature back. Yep, and just trade off and you take 6 and go to 9. Seems good. Oh, Crypt Rats for one? Sure, man. You got it. That's fine with me, man. We got as much value as we could out of those Glaze Fiend anyway, so. Ooh, Let's start with the Disciple. We won't have enough mana to cast Deadly Dispute. Oh, I have to click a bunch of stuff. Save targets. Always yes. And then we'll cast this, targeting Chromatic Star. Get another trigger and then another enter trigger from the Reckless. Yeah. So I think we're gonna oh, we don't have to sacrifice the treasure token then. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go with. Just play you, I suppose, and then attack for one. Makeshift Munitions actually sounds pretty sweet in this list now that I think about it. I think if we had more creatures that, like, because a lot of our artifact density that we get is based off of, like, these tokens and stuff like that, which I think we actively use anyways, but that's something to consider. That seems like a pretty solid card, because we can just, like, you know, sacrifice all these lands right here and kill them. So I actually might need to consider that card over maybe Kessig Flamebreather, honestly, because that's the worst pinger of the bunch. So yeah, that's actually kind of an interesting idea. And then we cut the, because we won't play more than, like, say 2 or 3 munitions. So we'll still have a card slot left over from cutting that playsec for the munitions. Go up to higher amounts of Thoughtseize, and then we can also add in more, like, eggs, like Nihil Spellbomb, that allows us to affect the graveyards while they cantrip. Yeah, that's fine. I guess I could have responded there, but yeah. Bog me? Yeah, man. That's fine. I mean, honestly, because if we get a Blood Fountain right here, like, it doesn't really matter. They just die immediately. Lightning Bolt? Yeah, sure, I'll just bolt them. No sense giving him more information than I have to. Take 2. So I imagine, sorry about the cough. So I imagine Dust to Dust coming in, so I'm gonna grab Duress just for the heck of it. I don't think Fire Cannon's very good against them because we saw Core Firewalker. Ancient Grudge doesn't seem great. So I'm honestly okay with just a switch right here. Yeah. And then our deck just has to function one of these 2 games. Like, well, I mean, that draw was kind of like bananas, getting, like, killed fiends and stuff like that. Especially in a plurality like that. Because if we only had, like, 1, the Core Firewalker wouldn't have been as, I'm sorry, Core Skyfisher wouldn't have been as effective. Yeah, keep this out. I would like to have another, like, pinger maybe, but... Ooh, Galvanic Blast is actually kind of cool. Is that the Scryland? Yeah, it lets you scry. Okay, interesting. I mean, it makes sense, because if they're playing, like, a Pestilence style deck, like... Yeah, I mean, like... They could have, like, either this or Bonder's Ornament out. And they can get advantage over time. Makes sense. We do need to pay attention to Dust, so I'd rather sacrifice my blue source. Or lose my blue source, rather. Oh wait, duh, stupid. Helps if you actually tap them for the right colors, not being an idiot. I mean, I could commit here more and, like, make this guy ping a bunch, but I'd rather see more cards. Because if I draw a pinger here, I would rather, you know, have him activate a bunch of times. I mean, this is probably just going to be the Dust to Dust turn. Yep, that's fine. Lotus Petal, eh? So... So, Blood Fountain trigger. Play this Lotus Petal here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm fine with just that for now. Next turn we'll be able to cast Deadly Dispute. I don't know what I would sacrifice though. Yeah. If they have another Dust to Dust, we're just dead. Because I do know people like to run all four. O-ring my guy, eh? Oh, I kind of wish I played the second Lotus Petal because I could just sack him in response, then it wouldn't hit anything. I didn't think that through. That's a fair point. I mean, we could like Gal Blast our own guy so we can get it back with Bloodhound, but that seems really terrible. I probably should have committed Lotus Petal just because of that. Oh well, he'll learn. That is not a pinger. I think we need to save as many lands as possible just because of the potential of another Dust to Dust coming down. I think I might sack the Blood Fountain at their end step. I think, and I do kind of want to. I don't know what I would discard for the blood token. Like Lotus Petal is not super amazing right now. You know, they're getting pretty close to just like killing us with like a Guardian of the Guild pack and Pestilence. Yep, there he is. Okay. No, then let's sack you. Hopefully get some action out of this. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm like, Mana Tithe, my man, what? Okay. Disciple the Volt's pretty sweet. I do like Thoughtcast quite a bit. Disciple the Vault. Let's draw two off of Thoughtcast. Did I think that through? Yeah, okay. Sometimes whenever I'm using some of these like free tokens to pay for things, I always mess up my how much I need to pay for Thoughtcast. I do it all the time. Like, I actually have to hard count afterwards. Like, did I do that right? Ooh, Glaze Fiend's a good hit. So we could play the bridge. That being said, we don't have access to blue after we cast Thoughtcast. Good. Okay. So then we can play. Oh my god, mouse is going all over the place. Slam down Glaze Fiend. Yeah. I mean, I imagine they just have like a Kerpratz here or something because it'll kill both of our guys. Oh, game 4 life. I'm totally okay with that. I mean, that card seems actually really fantastic for us. Against us, I should say. Sorry. Just because we basically are just like a burn deck with extra steps that just like cantrips a bunch. So, I totally get it. I imagine he gets aggressive here, and then it's on us to... I mean, I guess we could Galv Blast their Core Skyfisher and then try to push through with Glaive Fiend to like keep the clock going. Or like keep up with their clock, rather. Ooh, another Chromatic Star. It's gonna feel awful if they randomly have like a not really a Force Spike, but I always forget the name of it, but it's spelled a Mana Tithe. Mana Tithe. I always like worry about that card and overvalue people playing it, but like, man, that card doesn't get enough love. I think it's actually pretty solid, to be honest with you. Okay, good. So we can break through here. So we have two options here. I guess we can... I honestly would rather just Gav Blast their Core Skyfisher, get through for 4. Yeah, because that's effectively the same as actually attacking with the Glaze Fiend, because we're going to hit them for 4 anyhow. I mean, granted, I'd get more value like, what is this? Oh, return target. Yeah, sure, fine. I get your, yep, good Skyfisher back. That's actually a really sweet card with that. This is a sweet little 2-card combo. But I would rather, like, push through for 4. I mean, granted, we'll have to do the same thing next turn, which isn't great because we could have had them a bit lower. But I imagine we're going to have more artifacts in play at that point. Like, more ETB triggers with artifacts happening that turn. So, Core Skyfisher. Oh, it's probably Lone Missionary and then Core Skyfisher. Interesting. I wonder why. Oh, because I imagine they think their Core Skyfish is going to die. Yeah. This brew is super cool, though. I really like it. Like, I've always wanted to play a deck with Heliod's Pilgrim because, like, toolboxes are sweet. They always are. Like, Deadweight it? Sure. Seems fine. Yep, Doomy's good. So we have to find 8 damage here. It seems kind of hard. I mean, I imagine with 2 Disciples it gets much easier. So, Disciple... So let's... Honestly... Oh. That land was untapped, it'd be much better. Now let's pitch the blood token to a Deadly Dispute. Get 2 drain triggers. Oh god, I have to say yes for the new one. That's the worst. Ooh, that's actually really dope. Because this will... I should probably just always adjust this because we're going to be having to do this again. I have to say yes anyways. Oh my god, guys, come on. Blue... Glaze Fiend. This does leave us open to Crypt Rats, unfortunately. But what could you do? I mean, they still have a Core Sky, not a Core Skyfisher, Lone Missionary, so that put them at 10. So it's, I don't think we can potentially kill them this turn. Oh god, yeah, 14. Yeah, that's a lot of life. I'm still confident we can race them though. 100%. Yep, that's fine. We're gonna have a lot of artifacts into the battlefield this turn though. Ooh, to rest them. Oh, we know it's the enchantment that returns a creature back to your hand. Okay. Yeah. So we'll start here. Do they have any targets in their yard? Not really. So that is an option to rip that out of their hands. Or we can Galv Blast their Skyfisher and then play Blood Fountain Chromatic Star. But they'll just get it back anyways. So I think we'll just duress them now, get that option out of their hands. And then play a bunch of things and attack with the Glaze Fiends. Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, target creature card. I don't see any other ones in your yard. Sure. Unless I can like randomly target ours, which would be kind of weird. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. So play Blood Fountain. If they top deck a Crypt Rats, we're in a lot of trouble, but... Yep. Then I can shoot that guy, get in for 6, and then next turn we're just gonna have to, like, absolutely run it. Or I can trade. And then like, but then we'll have to draw a bunch of artifacts. Yeah, so no. This will guarantee us more damage. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so 6 you got an 8. And then you have to draw another. I mean, like, it'd be the worst if they draw like a Core Sky Fisher. Because then they can Core Sky Fisher, bounce back Low Missionary, play that again, gain like more life. I mean, granted, Crip Rat still just like makes our day absolutely miserable. Deadweight's fine. I'm okay with that. That's a ton more triggers for us. And then so we can sacrifice quite a few artifacts at this point. Might want to assume more. Yeah, that seems reasonable. No, that's fine. Because I can at least like shove through point of damage if we absolutely need to. Oh, okay. Well, So let's... Yeah, because we have a way to just kill them right now. Okay, let's start with Chromatic Star. Cycle Chromatic Star for red. All these stupid triggers. Bridge. And then, I don't know, Galvanic Blast you. Yo, we beat Propaganda. Let's go. Unless they have some sort of like, okay, Scry 2. I don't understand what's happening. But it doesn't change anything. I don't understand what's happening. Yeah, okay, cool. Awesome. Oh, he didn't give us GG's? Oh, that's too bad. We'll take the W though. Hell yeah. Deck operated exactly the way it was supposed to. It just, if I wish it was more consistent with doing that. I do suppose like the cool thing about this deck is like as it goes along, the better it is. Like arguably Burn is just like a better version of the strategy. But I don't know. I find it more fun. Granted, I've yet to have the chance to play against straight up Affinity. I imagine that matchup is extremely interesting. Slated definitely in their favor. Unless we have like the absolute nuttiest of draws. We'll need to basically have like, you know, 2 hands back to back like you saw there, where the deck was doing what it was intending the entire time. So, I don't know. Love it though. I am super interested in that in Pauper Ganda's list though, because like the Heliod Pilgrim idea seems so cool, because like you have access to a removal spell. I mean, obvious recursion spell that I didn't know exist and was in the Pauper card pool. Like it seems actually super dope with like Core Skyfisher and stuff like that. Yeah, because like for me with Heliod Pilgrim, I ran it in the direction of like greedy and irresponsible, with like trying to go for like gone to combo decks, right? Like whereas that seems much more reasonable and actually far more effective than what I usually run out there with. But and actually, I think he has an answer to because there's a multicolor card that actually kills Guardian the Guild Pact called Crystallize. I think it's green-white hybrid blue. And it basically arrests or makes a certain creature not able to attack anymore or defend. And it's multicolored, so it satisfies the protection from that. So, But his list seemed pretty tight there in just black and white. So I'm not too sure. Yeah, I don't know. That's actually a really cool idea, though. Like, I kind of want to. If he doesn't like post a video on it, I'll try to make my take on like trying to run that package, because it looks super cool, like super cool. I'd probably make it immediately less simplistic and more inconsistent by adding multiple colors, but yeah, that's cool. Because like outside of because my favorite toolbox deck in Pauper was Trinket Mage, which actually now I think about it, got a new tool with Blood Fountain, so that's something to look into. But man, I love Trinket Mage so much. Like, and they've given us so many new targets as well that I think are not too terrible. Like we got the Raven that's 1 blue mana, 1/1 flyer that says like Scry 1, I think. That's not the worst, and it's a set of legs, and then you can also like tutor off bone splitters or something, and then make it a pretty good clock. You had like a removal spell with Executioner's Capsule. I don't know how black focused the meta is right now. I imagine it probably would be okay, because like the only black creature we really see in the format at this point, that's not true, but the big boogeyman black creature we worry about is obviously the fish. And then obviously like mono black control. Like we wouldn't want to, or like we also see mono black burn as well. So the Executioner's Capsule. The reason why I bring up black creatures is it's a 1 black mana artifact that says you know, tap me, pay 2 mana, sacrifice me, destroy target non-black creature. And when that card comes with a Trinket Mage, it's actually really good card advantage. Because, you know, you at least get 2/2 behind, right? And then you kill their guy. It just doesn't deal with fishes, unfortunately. But I imagine, like, most shells we'd be playing with, like, blue-black control or trinket control or something like that. We'd be playing cast down for the fishes, so it's probably not that big of a deal. Yo, I might dust that list off, actually. Yeah, I'll make a note of that real quick, because that would be fun to revisit it with, like, all these blood fountains running around and stuff like that. Yeah, it actually seems cool. Yeah, I really wish we had, I think it's Trophy Mage? Not Trophy Mage. I think it's Trophy. Where it's the, it's a Trinket Mage that tutors up 2 mana artifacts. That would be way cooler. Like, we'd be able to do way more stuff with Pauper with that. Okay. This thing seems fine. Yeah, just the Fire Weaver on too. And then the usual suspects from there. Because then we could play Deadly Disguise Lotus Petal the following turn. Does that math that up? Wait a second. Yeah. We just have to play the Lotus Petal afterwards. Like the Disciple of the Vault, Lotus Petal, and then do a Deadly Dispute. And I guess we have this awkward bolt just sitting around. Okay. I like elves. I've never played against it with this list before. Should be interesting. This will be the case where we wish we had Clark Clan Ironworks, I imagine. Or Clark Clan Shaman, I think. This is turn 2. Then turn 3. Then we just have all this burn to point at their face. Man, elves makes me so nervous if we don't have ways to like deal with their shit immediately. Because I guess it depends on what the heck they play here. If whether or not we take a turn off to like bolt guys or whatever. Maybe something too threatening. We could just plan as usual and then just like start going to town. Yeah, because at least we have 7 points of burn, so we got to find 13 damage between then and now. Sure. Yeah, I'm totally cool with this. And that right there is why I like. Ooh, that's a cool one. Okay. Yeah, and then this pinger is really good once we start going more towards like in a burn direction. We start playing these two guys. Does it change anything? Next turn we could play. I mean, if we run out the flame breather, that's like us trying to get the maximal amount of value of all of our stuff. So we'd play Disciple. Actually, I don't know why the heck we were thinking about playing Deadly Dispute. We don't think the sack to it. And so we may want another draw step, honestly. Sure. Nothing too scary yet. Oh, the reach is really annoying if you draw a Glaze Fiend, actually. That sucks. I didn't think about that. I'm so used to Spider Silk Armor being more of a hedge against like board wipes. Yeah, That might change some stuff. Yeah, because this is one thing we are super weak to is enchantment removal. We have no way to interact with that at all. Which I guess is par for the course for the color, but... Nothing scary yet. Just a bunch of ramp and a couple of dudes. Can't really attack, we'll bump off each other. Ooh, interesting. Might as well play this just to get the trigger off. I do suppose we should go with the yeah, no matter what order we play these cards in, we're gonna miss out on a trigger. Yeah, so I guess like worst case scenario, we can sack this land here next turn for our Deadly Dispute. And just like all the burn in the world. Huh? Oh, I should have yielded to this. That was a mistake. Yep, enter. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I guess I suppose now we have removal because like a lot of the scary cards from this deck, they come from. Oh, thank you. Compliment us. Thanks. Um, the like a lot of the scary cards that come from elves are mostly creatures that suffer from summoning sickness. Like ones that like I think it you have to tap it to like make a creature's power grow by the number of elves you control. Thankfully, they can't do that with haste. So we'll just like have to watch killing those basically. Hmm. We'll see. I mean, I imagine I'm surprised we haven't seen like this might be the card draw turn. Maybe like draw a ton of lands. Whoa. Scry 2, then reveal the top cards. Oh, okay, so it cantrips, kind of? Interesting. Interesting. I've never seen that before from elves. Hmm. It doesn't even care if it's an elf, actually. It's any creature. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's a 2/2 for 4. Hmm. Interesting. What would be optimal is to see a chromatic star off the top. That'd be perfect. They got a well-wisher? Oh, that's dying. We figure out what the bolt's for. Mm-hmm. I could have squeezed in a point of damage there. Yeah, because we would have bumped, and then, obviously we don't let the Disciple die. I do suppose we can crack back. That's a fair point. Maybe they also want to use them for mana. Okay. Hey! Who needs skill? Who needs skill? Mm-hmm. Then, yeah, then we're gonna have a trigger here. Then we'll have another, a way to answer their well-wisher. God, Deadly Dispute's so good in this list. Like, it's probably my favorite card to resolve. It's just so satisfying with, whenever you're sacking like a chromatic star, and then you're getting more like, it's like just triggering so many things at once. Like, oh, so great. Oh, I have to target, and this is the one I have to like save a bunch of stuff. Save, always yes. Mm-hmm. Ooh, another Deadly Dispute. Awesome. We get another Flare Weaver. I guess like a greedy thing to do would be to... No, we need to save... Okay, let's see. Next turn we have 5 mana available. So yeah, that's enough mana to play all the things. Yeah. So we'll just pass. We do not do combat with this deck. Just sit back and relax. And just poke him to death. Yeah, the Well-Wish is totally dying. 100%. 100%. I think they drew too many lands. I think that's what happened. Like, they had, like, a lot of these, like Spider Silk, Elvish Visionary, Land of War Elves, Arbor Elf, and then they just, like, drew just tons of lands back to back. Which is kind of sorry luck for them, unfortunately. Priest of Titania, cool. That's fine with me. If we don't see a Well-Wisher... I mean, if we have lethal, because we have... Do we have enough mana to kill them? Okay, so we'll have 5 mana, so we'll be able to cast Kessid Flame Breather, Deadly Dispute. So that will be 1, 2 leave triggers, 3 leave triggers, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think they're dead. Yeah, I just say go for it and burn their faces to death. I mean, if we're wrong, we're totally screwed, but... yeah. Untap target force, sure. I kind of want them to go Hellbent. That'd be ideal. Oh, okay, so they're making it so we have to... Interesting. I guess we don't get to attack, but... Sure. I think I'm just gonna go for, like, not bolting their Well-Wisher and just try to kill them. So, there's so many triggers that I can't... I can't count. Like, oh god. Disciple? Okay. So let's start with... Acid Flame Breather. Lotus Petal. 2 triggers. That enters. We're gonna get another trigger. They're down to 9. When this leaves, they're gonna go down to 8. Yeah, I think we're fine. Oh, nope. That was stupid. Thank God we did not need to attack. That could have been a punt right there. So let's Deadly Dispute, sacrificing, getting, I don't know, black. And then sacrificing... Oh, okay. Sorry, I was really confused there what the heck was happening. Sacrifice this land here. Lose another point of damage. A whole ton of triggers go in the stack. Oh, actually just Gal Blast kills them. But... Another trigger there. Play a land. It's another trigger, and I think they died a bolt. Let's just start with bolting them. I mean, they have no cards in their hand, but... Just... Woohoo! They died off of... Actually, we could have killed them with Chromatic Star. Fiery Cannonade for sure. Thanks, I hate it. Oh. Sorry, I'm chatting with my opponent. Okay, so from green, I mean, I guess we just run like Fiery Cannonade, cut to bolt, I guess, cut our bolts. I mean, like, in theory, we could try to, like, be really aggressive and, like, divest away their good creatures. I think our game plan is just fine. Spider Silk, ooh, Duress is good for the Spider Silk, because it makes our Glaze Fiends, like, much worse if that hits. I think they were on the play that game too. That's kind of wild. This hand's kind of cool. I'm not upset with this at all. Granted, I wish I could see more card draw. That'd be nice, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Lands and spells and like a creature that pings. That's all we want, man. Then we also have a sideboard card that we can potentially wipe out, you know, all their creatures. In turn 2, so this is probably going to be our turn 2. I just love that with these, like, creatures that ping, like, we can play through Cannonade and not care. Like, oh, I love one-sided board wipes. Like, it's what I live for, my man. Forest, probably Mana Dork. Yep, that's a good one. Granted, not as scary as whenever you have like a wild growth. Like some of the Cascade decks with their when they're on the version where they're playing like Arborels and stuff to ramp. Oh my god, I'm so terrified of this card. Like, do not like it. Save potentially 3 mana access to 3 mana next turn. We might. I don't know if we want to hold up Fiery Cannonade just in case. Jeez, we have 10 points of burn in our hand right now once our pingers hit the board. That's crazy. Visionary I'm fine with. Mm-hmm. And then if they play, they can play a Spider Silk armor next turn, then kill other guys. That seems fine. Yeah, that's fine. One's good. Yeah. Move along, move along. Ooh, another. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, because they could tap out next turn and play a Spider Silk armor. If they play two, our fiery candidate's dead. Hopefully, it'd be this turn. If they played it, we'd be in trouble. Well, trouble for making the. I mean, like we could deal with their creatures. Priest Titania is fine. I mean, what's awkward is like we have to choose between because they have access to 5 mana, 6 mana next turn. Yeah, 6 mana next turn. Yeah, so I think this turn. You can say if they have double Spider Silk armor, they can play them both, and then we're locked out of Fiery Cannonade. Yeah, so I think we just stick with this for now, and then just hang out. And just have them commit like a bunch of cards. Or commit as many cards as possible before we, fire off the Cannonade. I don't know. Like, Clark Clan, it's... I don't think the card is bad. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. It's being able to... It's just so much better in the standard Affinity list than here, I guess. Or, I mean, maybe it's just like a preference thing. But I like having my board wipes be a surprise that I can play during their turn, And then also, it has the potential, at least Fire Cannon, to hit flyers, whereas Clark Clan doesn't. It's just the only reason why I prefer the card. Just because we're playing Glaze Fiends that we have to get through. Whereas with, like, standard ATOG, they don't really care. Like, they're just trying to... just clean up all the mess. Like, usually flyers are small, the creatures are big, It's just a completely different kind of wipe they're going for, too. That being said, though, it does seem kind of cool to play alongside, like, all of our sacrificing creatures. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I don't think Spider Silk armor is instant speed. I don't believe. Because they're going to have a lot of mana here. 5, 6, 7, I count, off the Birchlore Rangers. I want them to go as wide as possible. So yeah, man, go nuts. And then if things get really scary, we can use Galvanic Blast next turn to clean up the mess after we play Kessig Flame Breather. They got only 2 off of that? Oh, that sucks. What were the 2? Ibulate Denizen, Llanowar, Empath. Okay. It's actually a really bad hit, because I know the Elf deck plays like anywhere from 12 to 15 lands, so it's pretty poor luck. Yep. Timberwatch Health, yep, that is one guy that must die. And then they can continue dumping creatures if they wish. I just gotta remember not to click through end of turn. I could see myself doing that 100%. End of step, it's just Cannonade. We do miss on a ping. Clear all your guys. You have 2 cards in hand. Blood Fountain's cool. I think we're just gonna start just Try to go for as much value out of these pingers that we can. Yeah. Oh, they're conceding. All right, we beat elves. Let's go, dude. Granted, we drew exactly what we sided against them, so don't know how much data that is, but at least it's good to know that our board plan actually works. That's kind of cool. Yeah. I don't think Spider Silk Armor is. I'm gonna look that up right now up here. I don't think it's instant speed. Did not know that was a 5e thing too. Yeah, it's sorcery speed. Okay, yeah, so we can definitely respond to it. Not to worry. Cool. That's dope. I mean, I suppose like Clark Clan. Like, I guess in that situation, if we had Clark Clan instead, that turn, instead of holding up, like holding up the mana, we could have committed like a Kessig, another Flame Breather, and then potentially held up like Galvanic Blast, and then like maybe had that to like burn them in a turn, and then we Clark Clan. But the thing is, we have to sacrifice lands. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah. I don't know. I expect to get clapped by some of the comments. Just feeling no, that's not true, man. The card's just strictly better. You should be playing the Clark Clan. All right. Yeah, this is fine, I guess. This is fine. We're gonna be able to Thoughtcast and have all of our lands, and the thing is, like, I prefer the creatures that ping whenever things enter, because they're much better. Whereas like the Disciple Default, like we have to, that's just us like trying to maximize as much value of each of our artifacts, but like it by itself is like super amazing. But we'll see. We'll just try to play a Thoughtcast and like hopefully draw into it. Might use Disciple as a lightning rod. That may be not the wisest thing to do in the world. Ooh, snow covered. Turn 1 duress. All right, that feels great. Probably thinking Thoughtcast, 100%. Okay. Get all of our colors. Play this guy here, and then just chill. Hopefully we draw a pinger of some sort, because then we can get some value out of the enter triggers with Blood Fountain. The most ideal draw, I think, would be Glaze Fiend, if they don't have any removal. Chances that they do. I imagine they're on like a... The hell? So blue, black. Another duress. Interesting. It's probably taking Blood Fountain. Oh, double duress in the opener, game 1? That's disgusting. Yikes. Another bridge. We're gonna commit this third line here, but then probably hold up the keep this line in our hand for the rest of the until we get a creature that pings off of it. What the hell? Is this some sort of like combo deck? Interesting. Ooh, that stinks. Oh man, those... I mean, actually, if we had been drawing these cards off of Thoughtcast, like, other than us, like, digging through the deck... Yeah. We'd been digging through these cards, so it would have been probably fine, because we could have, like, you know, like, filtered away something, but... The hell? I mean, cool, that's so weird. So it's a persisting 3/4. Gross. What the hell? This deck plays so many colors. What the heck is happening? I mean, persist plus mutate's actually pretty sweet. Another land? Oh god, that sucks. I mean, not much we can do but wait. I mean, I guess we can commit a comes into play tap land. And then we'll have these 2 lands to, like, hopefully discard off like a Blood Fountain or something. Oh, I clicked through my main phase like an idiot. Oh my god, bro. All these mutate triggers. My goodness. This is like the one mechanic I actually straight up don't know what it does. Like, sure, yeah, dude. Probably the bridge. Because I don't know, like, if we kill it, do all the creatures come out? I don't remember. Mm-hmm. Another land. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't think we're in the mode yet where we need to start blocking this turn, so we'll attack one more time. I imagine we're discarding something, so say goodbye to these lands. That's a shame. We just kind of drew a bunch of land. Like even like, we're at the point now. I think if we even had like all of our tools, like we would have drawn through all these lands. Yeah, dude, it is a terrifying beast. All these triggers are gonna go off. Ay, ay, ay. Get a basic land. Discard a card. Probably the blue source. What on earth? And he draws a card. Oh my goodness. I mean, our deck doesn't play a ton of removal, so like, yeah. So like, I mean, I guess outside of like Bolt and Galvanic Blast, so we do. It's just that like this optimally gets removed by like something like. Oh, okay. It optimally gets removed by like a sacrifice spell. I just don't remember what happens to all the mutated creatures if this dies. I don't know if all the toys burst open similar to Bestow. 4 menace. So even if we wanted to block, we couldn't. I'm betting it's on the mutate card. Calling it right now. Oh, they're gonna get 2 lands every time they mutate now? That's kind of gross. I probably could have yielded all these. Yeah, they play double duress? That's so gross. So gross. They can mutate again. Yikes, and they get to discard another card from my hand? Yikes, that seems very gross. I guess if we make it back to our turn, we're just going to commit these 2 things so we stop discarding cards now. Like lands, you know. I wanted to keep them in my hand for enter the battlefield triggers for a possible card that pings. But another mutate? No? Okay. Cast down this guy, sure. Hello there, hi. Nice to see you. Future Goblin, okay, another Persister. I guess this is so they can get value even if we do kill their mutator. Galvanic Blast, eh? I mean, let's test and see what happens. I don't think we're winning this, so we might as well learn how the mutate mechanic works. Oh. One by Persist. Oh boy, so they do all fall out. Oh, that's horrifying. That's disgusting, man. Yeah, we'll just concede. Alright, so... Wow, that is very, very good. How do we beat this? Divest doesn't seem super terrible. The rest seems fine. Cut the lightning bolts. Double duress, eh? So we have to find 2 cuts. Probably Thoughtcast. I prefer Deadly Dispute, I guess. Maybe a Lotus Petal? Yeah. Alright, let's see. So, this is pretty cool. I like this. Yeah, I like any hand with like some number of pingers plus lands and Deadly Dispute. That's fantastic. I suppose we're on the good old Glaze Fiend on 2. They could have a removal spell. I mean, like Duress. They mulled a 5. Oh no, not like this. And they played so many colors. God knows what's in their board. They can have access to Dust, all sorts of stuff. Okay, so commit this land, pass back to the opponent. Oh, they have so many comes into play tap lane. That's probably what's gonna happen right here. Nope, they're gonna go turn 1 Duress again. Okay, well, okay. Only a little salty. God, Grumble. I mean, Duress is so good main board. As long as it's not double Duress. Well, I mean, the second one doesn't really do anything. Groan. Little tilted. Then again, I shouldn't really complain. Because we actually have a very good opening hand. Yeah, it's way too greedy to be like, oh wow, not everything worked out exactly the way I wanted to. Oh darn. Chromatic Star. Go to attack, hit you with this guy. Imagine they like cast down the Glaze Fiend. I'd imagine. Abundant Growth? Sure, that makes sense. Makes sense. Because boy, did they play a lot of colors. But, I mean, actually what's kind of cool about Pauper's mana base as of late, like, yeah, you have to deal with, like, comes into play taps lands or whatever, but you can consistently get multiple colors. There's, like, so many ways to do it now. Like, oh, yeah, now I feel kind of like a dick complaining. So run out this guy. Filter to black. Choose this opponent. So all these stupid things. Always yes. Always yield. Then play this red thing here. Attack them for 1. But granted, we do still kind of have to hit Gastrimer for this Glaze Fiend to be actually pretty good. Optimally, I'd like to draw either Blood Fountain, Deadly Dispute, or Thoughtcast. I mean, Chromatic Star is fine too. Lotus Petal's probably the worst. I mean, I guess we get 2 enter triggers, but like that's really it. I guess we can get, no, we'd also get like a bunch of pings and stuff. Never mind, not the worst. Yeah, so yeah, Blood Fountain. Hey, would we rather have our insured enter trigger of Cetus Sonata or try to draw and discard a card? That's actually a hard question. I'd rather go for just the ping now for sure. Now that I think about it. Yeah. And just hit for 6. Then if anything dies, we can get it back with Blood Fountain. That seems absolutely fine, actually. Sure. Yep. That's so cool because, like, they get to basically play a creature without summoning sickness. It's actually kind of dope. They're probably going to hang back just so they can block the Glaze Fiend. Yeah. Ooh, we would have hit a Dross Force Bridge. Okay. So let's discard and draw a card. Divest. I mean, I guess we could just hang on to this. Because if they attack, I'll block with Glaze Fiend and then get it back with Blood Fountain at the end of their turn. Granted, it's to make our Glaze Fiends like super duper sick, but it gets us an extra ping from here, so they go to 4, we divest them, they go to 3, and then there's many cards that we can win the game from there. And then we'll just have like 2 really threatening Glaze Fiends from then on out. That seems kind of silly though. I mean, I'm fine with just divesting and then just holding up, get back our Glaze Fiend if they attack. Yep, he's big. He's a big boy, and they get the draw card. God, it's just so gross too, because I know as soon as that creature dies, his board's gonna get super wide. I wonder if there's an argument to like not just like take their clock, hitting you for 4 every turn. Because their clock gets like way bigger after everything dies. Or after the creature dies, and they get all the creatures out from under it. Interesting. I'm totally okay with that. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine with that. I mean, you have to start attack. Oh, okay, cool. I guess they're scared of our Glaze Fiend. Rightfully so, to be honest, but... Not too upset with another pinger. This does open us up to get no value out of the Masita Sanad here. Get the Persist guys. They have 2 removal spells. That's fine. I mean, I imagine they're going to use their Gorilla Shaman to get rid of the Blood Fountain. Yeah, because you pay 3, then it gets rid of our Recursion, then they can start optimally using their removal spells from then on out. Cast down targeting. Interesting. Okay. And then make a sack a creature. This could be the Gorilla Shaman taking out the Blood Fountain. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, if we would have played Duress a turn earlier, we could have gotten rid of the Gorilla Shaman. That's a shame. Another Flame Breather. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Man, if we hit anything, they're not in a good place. Yeah, literally anything that off the top of our deck. I mean, actually, land wouldn't do it. Any non-creature spell would be sweet. Except for Lotus Petal. That's the one we don't like. Destroy our land, that's fine with me. Just take out all of our lands, that is okay with me. Oh, actually Thoughtcast would suck here. Yeah, because we'd have to pay... Because it's 5 mana. Yeah, we'd be short of mana. Edict, Oh, what do we sack here? Probably the Kessig. Yeah, that gives us the most... Well, no, Glaze Fiend probably would have been the right choice there. Another bridge? Oh my god. Oi. We drew too many of the pingers. No. Let's see. Okay. Persist plus Mutate's actually a really cool idea. That's actually really dope. Super duper dope. And then the way, because the opponent has to like use as many colors, I'd imagine, because there's not like a ton of different mutate cards that exist. So, you know, they're going to have to use all these like, you know, different colors have access to access to all the options so they can have as many mutate cards as possible in their deck. And then they got access to a ton of cards in their board. It's actually a really cool deck. Still don't think they can attack, yeah, because they have to worry about so many things. Another pinger! Oh my goodness. Yeah, attack of the inconsistency. Ah. Yeah, because they have enough mana now to make us start sacrificing stuff. Probably be the Flamebreaker. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is from the board, yeah. Or from the yard. Probably these three. I do like Glaze Fiend here threatening the attack, so that's prevented their clock from actually hitting us all this time. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. Just chill. I wonder when they're gonna use the Gorilla Shaman to kill this Glaze Fiend. They totally could. Yeah. Destroy the land. Okay, I'm fine with that. Like, so they could tap out, kill this guy, and then start attacking. Okay, cool. Draw a card. This guy is starting to get kind of scary. I mean, granted, we can't kill it, because then we'll just, like, die immediately to all the creatures unpacking. This will be very frustrating if we lose when they're at 2. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure. Guy is a horrifying monstrosity. It's got all these abilities. Jesus, it's gonna be even bigger actually. It's gonna be a 6-7, I think, at the end of this. Oof. I mean, what's a shame is they actually can attack, because we'll kill them if we play any, like, artifacts. Yeah, I think at this point you can make an argument for Gorilla Shaman, kill Glaze Fiend, and start attacking now. You have enough resources. It's a free removal spell. Oh my god, another pinger? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Very rough. Very, very rough. Oh. Sure. Thank God we have nothing to discard. Holy Lord. I guess I could yield to one of these, and I guess they all would get a yield. Oh, I have to yield to every single type of these. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Interesting. I wonder what would beat this deck. It's not terribly quick, so I imagine like a really like an aggro based deck or a burn based deck would seem pretty good. Sure. Just kill the Glaze Fiend, then he can kill me in 3 turns. Ah. Chromatic Star. Jesus, that took way too long. Oh my god. Okay. So salty. Yeah, run it back like that. Granted, the Divest and Duress aren't the best, but they're pretty bad top decks. Yikes. I imagine yeah, we keep this. This is fine. We're gonna get, oh no, turn on Duress. Oh, thank God. Oh, awesome. I mean, I guess this, and then pass. Next turn, we're gonna run out, probably the Firewalker. Yeah, like the Firewalker. Yep, this is another dress. Okay, that's fine. That card's cool. That's very scary. I suppose removal in response to, oh, well, we got a Glaze Fiend. We gotta run that out first. So Glaze Fiend. Next, I guess if you try to remove their first card, they mutate. They get 2 for 1s, and I guess that's why they run the Persist creatures, because it's like a hedge against that. Yep. Fine that. The yield to this trigger. Please let me yield to this. Please let me. Okay. Might as well attack. Oh, it's fine. Okay, so we can play Flameweaver. Yeah, so let's start with just the Flameweaver. Get a bunch of enter triggers off of the Glaze Fiend. And this may not be the wisest. It might be a little greedy to try to get, because we're basically rushing this guy out as fast as possible. And we're not getting much value out of sacrificing this Lotus Petal. But I intend to use Deadly Dispute next turn and sack the land we used to cast it after playing a Disciple. Oh, that doesn't make sense. We don't have black mana. Yeah, that might have been a mistake, but oh well. The rest here seems really good. That seems actually super sick. He's a big boy. How much power does that guy have? Like a ton? 7? Oh my god. I think I'm gonna take it for now. Use it as we don't need to throw a red block in front of it just yet. Ooh, an untap land's pretty cool. We could sack the bridge. Yeah, get an artifact ETB. Or actually sacrifice the things that die to Gorilla Shaman. I do suppose that we can chump block and then sack. Yeah. We're actually gonna have to do that, or else we die. I don't know, I'm so greedy. I just don't draw cards. Ping you. Glaze Fiend Sugar. Oh, that worked out. Oh, we already played our land for turn. Oh, damn, if we could see the future. Bunch of these lands that don't do anything. I think we're gonna keep these two guys back just because we need something to throw in front of that guy. Because I imagine they're going to have a removal spell. If they have 2, we're dead, but well, if they have 2, then they didn't mutate. Ooh. Sorry, give me a second. Let me get the lo-fi back on. Like, random lo-fi lists are getting copyrighted, so it's like we're like, say for instance, like cutting into just dead noise. All right, there we go. I mean, the fact they're not like snapping off immediately means it's not obvious, which is good. I'd imagine if they had a removal, they'd probably kill the Glaze Fiend, honestly, because they're in a good position right now where, oh yeah, fine, we can discard a card. I don't care. The card is scary as hell. How big it is. Okay, so let's. I want you to this. I have to discard a card. I'm gonna be gladly discarding this bridge. Yep, this guy is. That is huge as hell. Oh, and it has flying. Oh, we're dead. Okay. Yeah. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Ah! I'm so salty right now. That list is really cool, though. I guess what would beat it would be like a burn list, I guess. But man, that deck is scary as hell. Yeah, I do suppose we are kind of weak to like a lot of hand disruption because like we do have to get like just the right balance of between like there are pinging cards versus our cards that give us gas. Hmm. Interesting. So I guess I've been leaning too hard on all the cantrips and stuff like that we get, and then like if we don't see enough like gas, we're basically screwed. Hmm. I wonder because I tested this at first with instrument of combustion instead of lotus petal, so we'd have more cantrips in the deck, or cantrips, they're eggs. Um, hmm. I don't know which one would be better. I mean, like Lotus Petal is like sweet because it allows us to like apply pressure and go as fast as possible, and then also it's like free artifact ETB triggers for all of our guys. But whereas the implemented is technically slower, it is nice being able to dig whenever we're like just hell waiting on the last like couple of cards to kill them. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hmm. Yeah, I do think we could take out yeah, because I've been looking at these games, like there's some times where uh ooh, well if we cut out Kessig flame breathers for makeshift munitions, because that there was like especially in the last couple of games where if we would have drawn a makeshift munitions instead of the flame breather, we would have killed him on the spot by like sacking all of our lands. Oh no. Uh-oh. I guess this is the game where our deck doesn't behave mana-wise. Hmm. Really? Okay. I suppose we have like pingers and stuff like that. No. Windows 11, please. Windows 11. Come on. Let's see. So let's bin Disciple. What is happening? Oh my goodness. So we'll bin Disciple. Probably Galvanic. We don't have access to black mana though, so yeah, we do need the Chromatic Star. Less than great, but we'll see if we can salvage it. Thankfully, we have enough cards that like give us card advantage. We can draw out of a mulligan pretty well, especially hands that includes Chromatic Star. Like especially if we draw a Deadly Dispute, immediately we're fine. Oh, we don't have a way to get black mana though. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, that's super awkward. We'll be able to cast it, but we'll have nothing like proactive to sack with it. Obviously, yep. So we won't be able to, like, we'd have to sack a land or something, which I don't think is ideal. This is a super slow hand. Oh, is this Reanimator? Oh, no. Or this could be Madness, actually. Like a red-black Madness list. Yep. Oh, wait, whoa. Yeah, this might be Reanimator. Dark Grit, okay. Shred Memories. This is probably going to get there in Tomb. Or Exhume, sorry. Interesting. So this is going to be one of the matchups where we get bit by not having, we're going to get bit by not having graveyard interaction. So definitely, I think I'm going to do that change with the, take out the Kessigs, like take out some number of these Flame Breathers, and then get Nighthill Spell Bombs and stuff like that. Yeah. Maybe shade the Lotus Petals as well. Yeah. I don't know. That's a hard question because the Lotus Petal is so sweet. Like even right here, it would immediately like if we drew a Lotus Petal, like we can just like play all the things. Yep, Neonite. I think we're like the ideal opponent for Reanimator. No interaction, we kind of dirtle around, don't put a ton of pressure on them right away. Especially this hand, like, where we don't have like, we're like going super slow, not getting things we want, Okay. Do not think they have to worry about any of this right now. I do suppose this deck is very, very, it does not mulligan well. We need nearly every single card just because we need to Sure, I think we attack here. Because since we need so many different types of cards, like lands, artifacts, some sort of draw spells, pingers, and stuff like that, as soon as we constrict our hand size, like very, very quickly, the hand starts slowing up and getting dirtily. I imagine he blocks, yeah. I think this is colorless too. Oh, just discard a card? Sure. Mm-hmm. Yep. There's the Crusher, so we're just screwed. Yeah, dude. Great. Hmm. I mean, we have some tools to interact with this deck, like Duress and stuff like that, but the optimal one is obviously Graveyard Interaction. Exhume. Hooray, we did it. Thankfully, it doesn't have haste, I don't think. I didn't see any of the... Yeah, okay, good. So we have some time. Dark Rit, okay. They could hard cast the thing that gives them haste. Shred Memory, okay. Another Exhume, okay. You won't need it, my friend. The one's fine. I mean, Discipled potentially could be really cool, given that we're going to start sacrificing lands and like creatures and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I cannot see us winning when we're getting hit for 8 and losing 2 permanents a turn. Yeah, I think we would sack. Oh god, and there's no good answers, honestly. Yeah, we'll just honestly concede. There's no way we can beat it. So the rest divest, those seem fine. Lightning Bolt does diddly against a big scary guy. Galvanic. Do we shave those guys? I mean, like, we could potentially win off for, like, bolting them or whatever. Let's just stick with that. I mean, like, having them discard creatures actually doesn't do anything. That might have been a mistake. Yeah, because we couldn't possibly help them out by being forced to discard a card for them. So that might have been dumb. Yeah, we'll keep it. Lands and spells are great. In turn 3, we absolutely pop off. Mold to 6, okay. I imagine Reanimator can like take a couple mulligans and they're fine. I mean, hell, they're a combo deck. They probably are absolutely happy mulliganing. Because they only really need like a discard spell, a target, and then Exhume. And then like everything else just like aids them in that plan. Yep. Yeah, because we don't... I mean, maybe there's an argument to be made where we have like, oh man... Man, I mean, I shouldn't be complaining, but it's just like, oh man, alright, I had plans, now they get dashed a little bit. Oh no, we get the really fast card that we need to actually win this matchup. Whatever will I do? Yeah. So, no, they have Dark Rits in their deck though, so they could potentially, like, just play their Exumer right, I mean, play their win condition right here. Sure. Okay, so let's start with Fireweaver. Player Lotus Petal. Get 2 triggers. I don't know, sack for black. Sure. Play a Chromatic Star, get another trigger. Another pair of triggers, sorry. It's just the Kessig Flame Breather is so cool when we're playing Deadly Dispute alongside like all these other creatures that ping and stuff like that. Just so sweet. But I would say the Flame Breather is probably the worst pinger in our deck, honestly. Yeah. It's just that the Makeshift Munitions, as we bring that in, that is a card that the Flame Breather actually reacts to. So, that's a hard choice. I think that's gonna come down to like tuning, like figuring out exactly what needs to get like shaved from the deck so we can fit that card in. Yeah, they're just gonna play the imp. That's fine. Makes sense. Sure, we could just block, I guess. I'm very confused. I'm scared. Oh wait, no, it's got menace. Duh, I'm an idiot. Well, I imagine our Tortured Existence matchup is probably super annoying, just because of Stinkweed Imp. I suppose we could trade the Stinkweed Imp, or the Glaze Fiend rather. I mean, I guess we could draw into a Galvanic Blast. I didn't think that through. Yeah, them just simply playing Stinkweed Imp actually gets in our own way of our Glaze Fiend. So maybe we should keep the Divest, actually. Get those back out, and then get the Glaze Fiend, assuming we actually win this game. Yeah, we just want to see Galvanic, baby. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine too, honestly. Like, yeah. Because then we can just trade this off, play our Glaze Fiend, and then just chill. Sure. And then if Exhume comes down, we have creatures we don't that are in the bin that we actually kind of like. And I think we need to go as wide as possible on these tokens, just so we have more things to sacrifice to Annihilation. Yeah, I think that's the direction we're gonna go in. Yeah, that's fine. So long, Glaze Fiend. Let's see, let's get black. Glaze Fiend. We do need to hopefully hit an untap land, because then we can like chromatic and play all the things. Plus the opponent's deck seems to be malfunctioning, I think. Or maybe they're just gonna ritual out and just like nail. Oh, okay. Another Stinkweed Imp, that's fine. Fine by me. Cast down him, sure. Seems fine. Just hit for 2. Yep. All makes sense. Another Deadly Dispute. Interesting. What to do? Oh no. No. Let's just play the Freckless Flame Weaver right now. And just chill. Yeah, we'll wait. Cause I do want to get as much value as possible out of like the Blood Fountains and Chromatic Starts. If we were to run that out right now, like we wouldn't get very much value outside of that, subtrading all those triggers into killing the Stinkweed Imp. Got another one? Sure, fine. Fine by me. So I guess they can just keep perpetually drawing them. That's a good point. Yeah, that's fine. You might as well attack, because you'll be able to kill my Glaze Fiend. Yeah. Take 2? Sure. Ooh, Stinkweed Imp is so good against us. Yeah, we definitely need some graveyard stuff from us. Okay. Play a Blood Fountain. Granted, we don't have any mana close to actually like using that ability, but it'll be nice down the road because they're just gonna keep playing Stinkweed Imps over and over again. And then play Chromatic, and then we'll set up for Deadly Dispute next turn. Yeah, obviously we're gonna attack and then trade off the Stinkweed Imp, but they can just keep drawing that stupid card forever. Yeah, might as well run it out. What the hell? I mean, it's effectively the same if we did before or after combat, honestly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, potentially if we draw a Galvanic Blast, we can get through for a lot. I mean, in theory, that's what could have happened, I guess. Right there, but yep, yep. Yeah, I think we're fully on, like, kill them with this Reckless Fire Weaver. Such a dumb plan. Mm-hmm. Seems fine. Yeah, go for it, my man. Yeah, we don't have enough mana to actually get back our creatures, which kind of sucks, but we're getting super lucky. They're not getting their tools to actually like reanimate their stuff and whatnot. Okay. And they discard. Okay, they got Ormosh Crusher. We didn't see an Exhume in their hand yet, so they would have to transmute now. I mean, they could have just had it too. Maybe they Exhume, then we get back our. Oh, yeah, just good old fashioned Grabag Angler is fine too. And it gets haste. Oh god. Did they just get. I mean, yeah, okay, maybe they drew the Angler off the Neonate. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, this is getting close. Let's go with. So we intend to do this anyways. Mm-hmm. Okay, untap lab is always good. There's our Galvanic Blast. Okay. I think this is currently just our game to lose at this point, unless I'm doing something stupid here. And then we can just run out our old Blood Fountain. Such a stupid dirtily deck that I play. My god. Mm-hmm. And then Galvanic Blast you. Yeah, we're definitely taking those divests out of our... Oh my gosh. That was way, way, way too crazy. Divest has the potential to actually make our lives a waking nightmare. We accidentally discard, like, or forced to discard, like, their creature that, like, lets their plan begin. Like, the only situation where it's, like, super sweet, so, like, if we hit, like, a Neonate, or in this case, now we know Garmag Angler. Yeah, wow, that was too close for comfort. We did get super lucky that their plan didn't really happen. But... this one's unfortunately a mulligan. I mean, I think we are playing, like, the super greedy 18-lander, so, like... This I think we can keep, actually. Cut the chromatic. This is such a silly hand. Oh no. Oh god. Oh goodness, they said they kept a no-lander? Oh Jesus. Yeah, they put a kept a no-lander. That's a shame. I mean, like, if there's a deck that you can keep a no-lander, it would be this one. Especially if they, like, draw a card and they hit, like, a Exhume target. Oh, it sucks. Yeah, they're saying their hand's, like, not even great for a no-lander. Oh, the only problem we had is, like, fine. Cheers, yeah. I mean, people like the deck. Yeah, he's complimenting on the deck, so that's always nice. Sorry, he's asking me, Okay, so sorry about that. Anyhow, see, they didn't draw a land, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but hmm. I mean, normally if I didn't know that their hand situation wasn't great, mm-hmm. Shred memory. Oh, this is exactly what we needed. Okay, so this suddenly became a fine hand. Okay. Um, I don't think we should play all the things. Let's see, maybe one more top deck. I don't think. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is. No, this is a regrettable game. Oh. Opponent's super nice, like playing this out. Yeah, because if they hit a land though, and they're able to like pitch a oh, Faithless Looting, sure. Well, hmm. Let's play. No, not Blood Fountain. Let's just play Chromatic. And save this something that's really impactful for drawing us, like, or getting a bunch of ETB triggers off at the same time. I'm totally fine just drawing a card off of this. We'll feel really dumb if it's like a Thought Cast coming off the top, but or feel really stupid if it's in the Flame Breather. I guess we can salvage this by playing the Lotus Petal. This is such a non-game though. It's like I don't even know why I'm playing it. It's not fair to the opponent. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Might as well attack for one. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thankfully, we didn't have like the fastest hand, so this isn't like totally backbreaking for them. Let's start with. Let's not use that one. Yeah, opponent's pointing out that it's like, dude, why aren't you playing Galvanic, you fool? It's so good. It doesn't really matter what color we have here since we have a silly amount of Lotus Petals here. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, cast Lotus Petal. Run out Thought Cast after it resolves. It's 2 more pings. Mm-hmm. Get a bridge. I almost want to save it. Just in case we get like a Reckless Flame Weaver. I mean, I don't know. They have to have some pretty crazy shit in their hand to like come back from this, because they're gonna have to play a bounce land this turn. Oh, okay, well, yeah, Neonate's sick. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a shame. It's like whenever you win because your opponent mulligans to 4, it's like it's the worst. The rest, I'm not using that card. Feels way too mean. Because they're being cool, like to not even like just concede immediately and then play it out. Mm-hmm. Filter this for blue, I suppose, just in case we hit another thought cast. Bridge. Okay. Okay, we're gonna use the token here to filter out. I'm gonna get rid of one of these bridges. Ooh, Deadly Dispute's really cool. I don't think I would sack anything for it though. Maybe Blood Fountain, given the state of the game. Just because, like, I don't think it's gonna go long enough for that to matter. Yep. Oh, dressing is fine. That's fine. Probably Deadly Dispute is what I would take, 100%. I suppose there's an argument to be made to not loot until the very end of their turn. That was probably a mistake. I think I was trying to use the mana generated from Lotus Petal. Not Lotus Petal, but Chromatic Star, or Chromatic Sphere rather. It's a very anticlimactic last game of the night. Oh man, that sucks. Alright, cool. I'm just saying goodbye to the opponent, thanking him for being really cool. Oh, they're being very sweet. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm going to make a couple of changes to this deck right now really quickly. So for one, Cram Session, oh man, it's so good against like Burn in particular, anything we race, and we're able to loot really well. So I'll probably cut this guy here. Yeah, cut him. And then let's go with the relics. I think I have a few of those. You get to see how slow MTGO is. Like, oh my god, it takes forever to search. It's actually baffling. I don't know if this is an issue with the program itself or the machine I'm running on, because even I had another like actual not too terrible Windows machine for actually playing this game, and it also was super sketch whenever I was running it. So I think that might be a server-side thing, because it has to like do a search while looking at the database of cards you have. I don't know if I have makeshift munitions. I don't know. That might be a card I don't own. So munitions I don't have. Interesting. So I'll have to do that off stream, so I don't feel comfortable putting my credit card information on. But yeah, if I were to, do I just have like a random card as a placeholder here? Yeah, so that is two. Sure. So that'll be a good reminder. I couldn't imagine myself playing more than 2 makeshifts, so bring those 2 in. Maybe if Flame Breather comes out. Because Makeshift plus Disciple is actually pretty sweet. I mean, maybe is it a Lotus Petal? So I don't have like exactly 4 all the time. Yeah, because I don't think Makeshift and Lotus Petal play together too well. I'm gonna go with the 2 munitions. That seems pretty fine. And then we can, like, in theory, it's super sketchy, but we could also use it to, like, kill creatures and elves in the main board. Oh, we do have these flex spots and lightning bolts to consider. Okay, never mind. So maybe cut a bolt. Oh my goodness. So cut a bolt. Our Kessig gets back in. Yeah. That seems fine, honestly. Maybe I should cut both bolts and then stick with our Lotus Petals and go with something like that. I mean, the bolts are just so cool for whenever you're sideboarding, so it's like an immediate card. It's like, oh, I can side these out, you know, and get something that's better in the matchup. And then bolt is just like a fine card altogether. Man, I would be talking myself out of like cutting the card from my deck. Yeah, I'll probably, okay, so I'll grind it this week with without the lightning bolts in the list, and then with the makeshift munitions coming in as well. That's probably the direction I'll take it in, because there's so many times where if we top decked a makeshift munitions, they'd been dead on the spot because we could just like sack all of our lands, they're dead, and then like on the way to actually paying for makeshift, like all these tokens that are dying and stuff like that, like Decipher the Bolt will start going crazy. So we're slowly turning into the standard Affinity list, yeah. But anyhow, thank you very much for everyone that's watched. This could be the last game. I don't think I can play one in 14 minutes. But the list is super cool. I have high hopes for it. Granted, regular Affinity is probably more consistent, but it's been good fun. But anyhow, guys, you enjoy the rest of your night, and I think I will be not streaming next weekend due to the holiday. And happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Have a nice night. Bye.